So let's get going. We'll do a read and see what comes out. I'm clairvoyant and psychic, and I'm a seer, but you know, we use tarot in order to get more details, but also a lot of people, you know, if they don't see you with some sort of tools, because these are tools, right? They think that, you know, that you're not legit, but really in the end we can, you know, people that are very psychic, and everybody's psychic, okay? Everybody has lots of intuition. Just some people have it a little bit more than others, you know, given their background and given whatever, you know, however much they've developed it. But everybody has the ability to develop it. So I highly encourage you to trust your instincts, you know, trust your intuition, trust your gut, you know, and trust whatever it is that you feel. And people, you know, have spiritual abilities, different spiritual abilities. So anyway, so intuitively, psychically, I'm sort of sensing that you're going to be like having an olive branch, right? Extending an olive branch, and it's probably you, so the viewer, to someone that you haven't spoken to in about, I don't know, since January, so for about a year, okay? I think that there was like a fallout that was, you know, kind of ugly, but really there wasn't much said. It was just something ugly that happened. And so I think one person, you know, got scared and left, and I think that the other person felt very bad, okay, about whatever it is that transpired, although that person had nothing to do with the fallout. It just happened. It sort of all sort of played itself out. I sort of feel that that's going to be sort of like washing away certain things that needed to happen within that relationship in order for it to blossom at a higher level and a higher vibration. I don't sense at this point if it's really gonna, you know, really go back, you know, if it was an intimate, you know, relationship, go back to that intimacy. But I do feel that there is going to be a very profound relationship in terms of friendship that's going to come out of it, okay? Because I think that there was intimacy before in the past with this relationship specifically, okay? So, but I think that, you know, that in spite of it all, I think that you're okay with it, and I think that you really enjoy talking to this person, and I think that you all see, you know, each other eye to eye, and I think that they're your equal. Okay, and so I think that that's gonna sort of mend, and there's gonna be some sort of mending of that relationship. Will it go back to, you know, the intimacy that you all had, which I think was a rough starting of an intimacy. I think you guys just sort of didn't, you know, sort of adjust. I think that if it goes back, I think it'll be much better, and I think it'll be a better adjustment, and I think it'll be a more profound, more spiritual and higher level intimacy. If it doesn't, I think that there's just going to be a really solid base. I think that this person, you haven't been able to like sort of get out of your energy, but not in a weird way or an obsessive way, just a really consistent, very stable basis. I think that you all share sort of the same sort of background. I think that maybe, you know, you probably have known this person for a while, so anywhere from like 2 to 5 years. I think I want to say pre-COVID. And I just think that you all have a lot of similarities in terms of relationships, okay? So we'll see what comes out. Know that whenever it is that we do reading, right, sometimes the reading takes a turn and it's referencing a certain part of your area in life, and then it goes on to referencing another part, okay? So it might be referencing an intimate part of you, and then later it references, you know, it transitions, right? Or if it evolves into like maybe your work, or, you know, or a familial situation. So be mindful of that. You know, reading can have lots of dimensions and lots of perspectives, and it doesn't have to be specific to one area consistently. If it's like a reading, you know, it could be certain parts of your life. Okay, so let's get going. Let's see what the you know, what the cards want to say, what Spirit wants to say. So the Empress, you're really in your feminine energy, whether you're a female or male, you know, really blossoming. This is also harvesting, you know, whatever it is that you've sowed and whatever it is that you've nurtured, okay? This is beautiful. This is probably, I think wheat season is around this time. If anybody, you know, is a farmer, if you all know that, that would be great. But I think that you're really gonna, you know, harvest all that you've been working on. I think there's gonna be a fluidity of like, of emotions that you're just going to feel really, really satisfied with. I think you're going to, find lots of alkalis. I think those alkalis, I think is what it is, rewards, recognitions. I think that you're going to win lots of recognitions and be on top of your game for whatever it is that you're going to do. You might be wanting to, you might be a redhead, or you might be wanting to color your hair. This is also in Christmas. I think you're going to be super, super happy. Lots of abundance, okay? Lots and lots of abundance that's coming to you. Lovely. Let's see. Yeah, lots of family situation here, lots of abundance. This can be inheritance. This can also be like huge contracts, huge money coming in. This is, prosperity. This is lots of also like real estate, okay? So properties. You might have adult children that might be having children, or you might be having a child and might be coming into union with someone, just because you're in a very dynamic, very abundant, very solid state in your life of like Empress mode, okay? I think you're going to find your match if you're already in a couple, and if you're already in union, it's going to be very, very prosperous, and together you're going to be making this huge, incredible legacy, okay? You might have 2 children. This might also be if you have adult children. I see that one of your adult child will have a baby, and so you might be grandparents. This might be your boy, your son, or possibly your daughter that will be having this, okay? But huge abundance, huge prosperity, lots of inheritance, lots of money. It's just a really, it's a season of cosecha, of crop, of harvesting, okay? And I think that it's going to go all through the winter season. And I think that you might even be, vacationing, somewhere warm or somewhere pleasant or somewhere with water by like Christmas, okay? I think you see things in a very different perspective. I think this was backwards like this. So I think you see things in a very different perspective and don't feel tied down anymore at all, okay? I think that, that before maybe you weren't too happy and you were very much in your head about this, or felt very much trapped. And I think that this is like the ability to be able to break free and start again. You might have been dealing with someone in the past that wasn't in their best energy. They're probably not doing well either. Somebody might be in jail as well, or just might be up in their head about it. Somebody that made you very unhappy, and somebody that was very unstable and possibly not well. You might also have been dealing with like health issues that I think that you're going to be getting better with, okay, with better diet, maybe less carbs, more veggies, more, protein, white meat. And so I think that that's really going to solidify your better health, okay, if you've been having difficulty with your health. I think that this person in the past held back, somebody left, or you left someone in the past, right? They were very indecisive. They weren't willing to compromise, and they weren't willing to go, to go to the next level, or to, have some sort of a higher commitment, whether it be in business or whether it be in relationships. They were also very held back, and it just wasn't justice. And so it wasn't just, and it wasn't balanced. So I think that you left. This could be a Scorpio. There might be Gemini here. Also lots of Cancer here. And I think that this was there was a huge Tower moment in destabilization. You might have also left a house, okay, or some sort of building. If it's not a house, it might be work, or you might have left a home possibly after some sort of fallout of some sort. If this isn't you, then this is the person that you were dealing with before, but I see you very solid right now. So I don't know if you're with someone else, right, or you're solid by yourself, okay, because I don't sense that it's the same person. I think that this person was very fast, like very impulsive, okay? And I think that, they weren't very truthful, okay? And they weren't very solid. It looks like they had a prior commitment. It looks like they might have been in a relationship, possibly a marriage. And I think that, that just sort of did it for you. I think that they're having lots of trouble in this, or there was lots of competition, or this could be a situation for work as well, where you had to compete, okay, for something that you just didn't get, or you just didn't feel that they were paying you adequately, or the person wasn't. Or this could be something in terms of intimacy, or a relationship that you're dealing with that you felt was very betrayal, that they betrayed on you, and that they just did not follow up and did not communicate and did not work with you, okay? And they were very indecisive. But the Wheel of Fortune's here, so there's huge like karma playing out for this person. This person's very nostalgic, even though I feel like you have moved on, okay? And I feel like you don't feel them anymore. So there was lack of victory there, and you were okay with that, okay? This person was probably a third-party situation, very unstable in terms of, emotions. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but maybe they were in that energy. Know that judgment was called, and this was huge karma for you. And I think that you were not supposed to be with this person because this person was not aligning to you in terms of, energy. I think that initially they did, but I think that as the time progressed and as the indecision sat, further was engulfed by this person, I think that it just was not a vibrational match, okay? So this person might be coming back, or they might be coming back, somebody from the past, all right, that maybe is not doing well in their relationship and was very much betrayed, and they didn't see this coming, but now they see it very clearly. Whoever they left you for, or whoever it is that they were with, they're very much in betrayal. They completely betrayed them, okay? And they know now, and they accept it. This was a marriage betrayal or a familial betrayal, or this could also be a partnership in terms of betrayal, whether it be business or familial, okay? This person is trying to be in their best energy, but they're doing very poorly in terms of finances, okay? They're also doing very poorly in terms of health, so be mindful of that, because they're going to come in as the Emperor, but they are not in this energy, okay? They're going to try to be in this energy, okay? They're going to have like lots of demons. They're going to think that you're going to think that it's all going to be hunky-dory, but it will not be, okay? They are not going to be happy. They have nothing to offer you, and everything that they have harvested and they've had planted has been for null. Like they have not received anything, and everything that they've put in their focus on has not really been beneficial, or has not produced anything, okay? And that includes love. But they're going to come in, they're going to basically come in clean, all right, or supposedly, but I think that you're going to cut them off, and they're going to come at a very immature energy, sort of wanting to come in very innocently, but I don't think that that is the truth. I think that they are very much, possibly not stable at all in this, at all. They're not willing to offer you anything, and they don't have any money. As I tell people, they're poor. So be mindful of that, okay? They're also very much in their head. They're going to come in as if like they're going to apologize, all right? They're going to very much apologize, but they have no intention of moving forward at all, okay? It's just sort of going to seem like it for whatever reason. I think that they sort of see you maybe as being very consistent and very abundant, when all their lovers or whoever it is that they've been interested in, or whoever it is that they chose over you, have not been consistent at all. And that is the ending of those relationships, because they just didn't work out, okay? Yeah, they were very indecisive. They were very guarded towards you. Yes, they were very, very toxic, okay? They were very indecisive. They were in and out, very much in their ego, and they had lots of other third-party situations which were not healing and were not new beginnings. So this is not going to be healing for you at all, and this is not going to be a new beginning, and they will manipulate the situation as well, okay? It will seem like they will give you, want to collaborate and want to give you equally, but they will not. It's not going to be a new beginning, and they in no way will be balanced in any way, shape, or form, and you're not going to be happy. But you're going to know this, okay? So even if they come and beg you, know that there really will not be, they're coming because they know that they have to come because you are very stable, and there's something about you that they sort of need to pretend to be okay about, in order for there to be balance in their life and for money to be coming in and work. There's an attachment here, or there's something having to do with you that's really going to affect this in terms of their work and their prosperity, but they are not going to give you anything. And once that everything gets evened out for you, for them, then they will leave you. And I think that you're going to know this. So don't be wasting your time, and be mindful of the signs, and you're going to know, because you're very intuitive. Hope this helped. Love and light. Ciao.